Yes, we received confirmation a couple of months ago from the Department of Infrastructure that the lease on the current berth at Liverpool landing stage expires at the end of 2019. And I understand the department's intention is to have the new terminal ready for spring 2020, which strikes us as being a bit ambitious, as no application for planning has even been put to the Liverpool authorities.
We should say we have approached the Infrastructure Minister, Ray Harmer. We've been able to contact him at the moment, obviously, for answers to these questions. But, Mr. Pennington, just looking, and you provide these maps very usefully, a lot of this is conjecture, isn't it, including this new access road which goes, now where would it be, down the river, along a bit, and then joining on with Dock Road?
Well, to date, all we've received from government sources have been aerial photographs of artists' or architects' impressions of what's to be provided. The map that TravelWatch has prepared, it was prepared originally some 12 or 18 months ago, and which we've kept as up to date as far as possible, is based on official information, which hasn't necessarily received much publicity.
Obviously, your respected body have been around more. Do you talk to the Minister about this? Have you put your concerns to him?
Yes, we wrote a detailed letter to the Director of Ports and the Minister back in March, I think it was, and received a holding response a month or so later. But we felt now is the time to go public rather than having quiet words behind closed doors.
The £30 million is going to be spent on the infrastructure around the actual terminal where people will get off the ferry.
30 million is the figure that was given to us several months ago by the Department of Infrastructure.
I mean, we're looking at a map that doesn't seem to be an awful lot actually happening on the ground. Have you actually been and had a look at the site?
There's not a lot happening on the ground at all. In fact, I was fortunate a couple of weeks ago in flying to Liverpool. We went directly over the site, and there doesn't appear to be any activity at all on the site. At this design stage, one would expect a certain amount of ground investigation and survey work to be taking place, but clearly no construction can start until formal planning approval has been applied for and granted.
So if the Minister was sitting next to you, what would you say to him?
I would say, could you tell us what progress has been made to date, Minister, and what are your programme dates for applying for planning permission? When do you expect to start construction on site, and when do you expect the construction work to be completed and the terminal ready for use?